Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to explain why I've been trying fruit and vegetables for the very first time. Some people may think, oh, this is a bit weird. She's trying fruit and vegetables that are pretty simple fruit and vegetables for the very first time. As a child, growing up, we didn't have a lot of fruit and vegetables in our place. We had very basic foods and a lot of them were really unhealthy foods. When I was young, my mum didn't get up, make us the normal sandwich with sandwiches for lunch and here's a healthy snack either. We just got what we wanted out of the cupboard, had a lunch order and away we went. Walked to school, walked home. Dinner was pretty much the same, just some kind of meat or chicken, and my mum would chuck some fries in the deep fryer and we ate. And that was that. If we wanted some kind of dessert, went to the cupboard again or went to the freezer, whatever we felt like. So that set up really bad eating habits for me all through my teenage years and into my early 20s. When I had my own children, I knew better. And just because I didn't practice what I preach to my children. So here I was giving my children better foods than what I was eating. And it was always, these are foods for children, but not foods for adults. So you eat them, but I don't have to. Then after COVID, I fell into the worst depression ever of my life. I've suffered depression for a very long time. It was just undiagnosed. I knew there was something wrong, but I just didn't know what it was. And from this depression, I put on at least 40 kilos. Another bad part of the depression was my epilepsy was really playing up and I was having seizures at least once a week, if not more. One day in 2024, I had a week where I was having multiple seizures every day. One day I had about 5 seizures in the same day. It was really bad. Because of that day, they ended up putting me in an induced coma. I'm saying this really quickly because if I don't get it out, I won't get it out because it's still really emotional with me. Oh. Deep breaths and while I was in that induced coma, some of the side effects that I got were really bad memory loss. I can remember so many good things and not a lot of things as well. I also have but I also got damage to my throat, which has affected my taste buds, and my tongue has never fully recovered. I have chunks missing out of my tongue, which affects my taste. I was eating things like mud cake for breakfast, 2 or 3 packets of nuggets, and that didn't help either. Oh, you say it out loud now and it's not very good. So going back and relearning things of what for my memory and relearning what to eat and everything like that, I've discovered I've never tasted these foods before, or I can't remember tasting them. Foods that I have never tasted before, like passion fruit, avocado, I know for sure that I've never tasted. Foods that I've got coming up, like oranges, I have probably tasted before, but the problem is with my memory, I can't remember tasting them. So I'm not saying to people, I've never tasted these fruits before just for views. The problem is, one, I have never actually tasted these fruits before, and two, I can't remember tasting these fruits before, even if I have. I'm very lucky I'm a woman of a certain age where I can go and retaste these foods before it's too late. If I could turn back time, I would start to taste these foods and have these foods much earlier. But you can't turn back time, I guess. If I could, I would, and I'd make much better choices, not just for my diet, but in a lot of aspects of my life. But I can't. So here we are. I hope everybody continues to come with me while I try better foods and I do different things in my life. In the coming days, I'm trying things like, what have I got there? I've got a plum, I think, and a mandarin, and something else. So just come along, see what I'm up to, and I hope everybody has a great day.